Our first inductee in the athletes category is Mindy Myhre of Stillwater. With dazzling twists, aerial flips, and artistic grace, Mindy became the gold standard for gymnasts during an incredible prep career at Matamidi High School. As a youth gymnast, Mindy began her career at the club level, but the lure of competing at the high school level brought her to her home school district of Matamidi.
For me, gymnastics was my passion and I loved it, but coming to high school, being able to compete for your school with family around and friends that you've known forever, and just that camaraderie with a great team. Every day was awesome in the gym with Debbie and the team. I loved every practice. I couldn't wait for it, and so it never seemed like a grind at all. It just seemed like a wonderful opportunity every day to get better at what you love. And so coming in here, I wish I was back. The passion and the drive was easy for me. I loved it every second of every day. I wanted to train more all the time if my body would allow me. But it did take a lot of work and a lot of mental mental gymnastics to stay focused, and I was given the passion and the drive, and that was what God's gift was to me, and I was grateful for it, and I think that's what in the end gave me the power to keep going and to find the best in me to come out.
Mindy completed a high school career that stands alone. When she graduated in 1994, she captured 13 individual state championships and was the cornerstone of 3 team state championships. She is the only gymnast in league history to win 4 consecutive all-around championships. She accomplished that feat from 1991 through 1994.
I was in awe of Mindy. I mean, the skills she was doing at that time were just head over heels above everyone else. So I was just in awe of her, and I would come in and just watch how hard she would work all the time. Grinding every single day to get better. And then watching her go compete at the U of M too was just amazing, because then we could keep, living her dreams with her.
Even though she collected a state record 20 medals at the gymnastics state meet, success never swayed Mindy from her humble roots.
She was one of my best friends on the team. I joined the team, I was 2 years younger than her, but she was like a big sister to me and just an awesome role model. She worked hard, she was encouraging to everyone, and just loved being in the gym, loved being part of the team, and that just rubbed off on everyone else. She was everybody's biggest fan and everyone's biggest supporter. So she cheered everyone on and encouraged everyone to just be their best and do their best, and she was a lot of fun too, just created a lot of camaraderie, and she just was happy to be competing as a Zephyr and to be competing for the school. She grew up as a club gymnast, and you don't get to participate in as many high school activities, and you don't get that same feeling of having the team standing behind you, and so that's something she really wanted to participate in, so that's why she chose to compete as a Zephyr, and I think she was just very humble about that and just so happy to be part of the team. She just wanted to be part of the high school, to be a part of a Zephyr, and so I think that's a big impact that she left, that it's just how important it is during your high school years to be involved, and just it's so much fun to just be part of the team and part of the high school community. And so you can come from a really high level of gymnastics and still compete for a high school, and then go on to do what she wanted. She wanted to go on and do gymnastics in college, and she was still able to do that. So I think that's a big part of her legacy, just proving that you can do gymnastics at the high school level and still go on and do whatever you want to do after that.
Mindy competed collegiately at the University of Minnesota, where she was part of a Big Ten Conference championship.
For me, those accomplishments were a direct reflection of the support of my family, my amazing teammates and coaches, my friendships. The support that was around me was unlike anything I could have ever imagined, and I was just lifted up every day by the community, and I think looking back, it's really, it all goes to them and God for giving me the ability to do it. It's surreal to think it just all played out the way it did, but it was a wonderful experience, wonderful years. I think that's what this induction has done. This has brought me back to those years. I think right after high school, the foundation allowed me to go on to the Gophers, and it was so busy and so much fun. Another great set of athletes to train with and coaches who were amazing, and you just kind of keep going and going on into careers. And so I think taking the time now, as I have young kids and I'm around a lot of young athletes, and I just get the opportunity right now to look back on the time, and it's amazing. And to me, what stands out is the people that were around me, and family and friends and the community, many that followed me onto the Gophers. It's truly incredible to feel that impact, and the impact that everybody had on me really was what I reflect on most, and how special it was. Wonderful, very special. I think it allows you to look back on just how hard you work all the time, and it takes a lot of drain on your body. And that's also, I'm grateful for the physical therapists and athletic trainers and everyone who stood by me through all of it, but just grateful that I could stay healthy at a time right now with the pandemic and everything going on. Many athletes lose out on that opportunity after they've trained so hard to have their moments, and so I'm extremely grateful that I was able to kind of power through with pain or whatever was going on.